Good morning, students. Once again, welcome back to my history classroom. Today's topic is Mughal art and architecture. It is the last topic in this chapter. So, I had told about the religious policy, the revenue system, Akbar's religious policy, and Rajput policy. Today, going to teach social and cultural contribution of Mughal Empire. अकबर ने इस समय इंट्रोड्यूस किया था कुछ सोशल रिफॉर्म्स एंड उस समय जो सोशल रिफॉर्म्स था उसको बैंड भी किया था, मतलब एबोलिश भी किया था. वन ऑफ देम सती. आफ्टर द डेथ ऑफ हिज हस्बैंड शी शुड बी बर्न with him. It was called sati. Child marriage was also discouraged and abolished by Akbar, and marriageable age was raised to 14 for girls and 16 for boys. So, child marriage and sati were the social reforms done by Akbar. Next, educational reforms. अकबर अकबर को अकबर एक इलिटरेट था, आदमी था. एज ए पर्सन ही वॉज illiterate in manner, but he was very interested in learning and pattern of learning, and लर्निंग के लिए जो भूख होता है वो उसमें था, नॉलेज पावर. इसीलिए अकबर ऑल्सो सेटअप अ ट्रांसलेशन डिपार्टमेंट जहाँ पे संस्कृत को ट्रांसलेट एंड वेद्स को ट्रांसलेट किया होता था इन पर्शी, उर्दू, इसमें. सो महाभारता, भगवद गीता, all were translated in Arabic or Persian languages. Literature was also widespread at that time, and Mughal courts language were Persian language. It was also a court language basically. Many original works in Persian were written during this time. Abul Fazl, who was the court poet of Akbar, and his brother Faiji, both they were located in Mughals era. Abul Fazl written Akbarnama, and Faiji completed this work. Akbar patronized Barj by using it in the Mughal court, and Birbal was made by him Hindi Kaviraj Priya, or poet of laureate in Akbar's court. Ramcharitmanas written by Tulsidas, and Surdas wrote Sur Sagar, and all books were translated in Persian and Arabic. Out of the 24,000 books in the library of the emperor, and Akbar were especially encouraged, written and illustrated by calligraphists. Painting should be encouraged at that time, and Akbar patronized painting and fine arts he set up many karkhanas or workshops for painters to work in. Under the Mughals, new style of painting where red and blue were used. It is basically called the miniature painting of the art. Tutinama, which means the tales of a parrot, was collection on 14th century Persian stories. Also emerged of art. Architecture was another pattern of Akbar. And initially, the style of architecture was Persian, and one of the most famous Persian architecture was Humayun's tomb. Akbar's architectural style became more and more turned into Indian and inspired by the palaces of Hindu Rajas. Akbar's later buildings reflected Rajput traditions. दिन दिन जब बढ़ता गया अकबर का ये सोच पर्शियन आर्किटेक्चर से ट्रांसफ़र हुआ इंडियन स्ट्रक्चर में. हम लोग का इंडिया में बहुत जो बिल्डिंग्स है वो पैलेसेस है राजा का, उसको देख के उसका दिमाग में यही आया था जो ऐसे ही स्ट्रक्चर को बिल्ड अप करे. Fatehpur Sikri, Akbar's new capital city after the victory of Gujarat, he built among the many fine buildings are the Diwani Khash, Panch Mahal, Jodha Bai Palace, and the Buland Darwaja. Music flourished under the Akbar's rule. According to Abul Fazl, there were 36 top-ranking musicians in Akbar's court. The most famous musicians at Akbar's court was Tansen. He composed many ragas and developed Hindustani music. And it was said that the composed of Rag Darbari in Akbar's honor. Akbar's ninth gems. Akbar's court was adorned by a galaxy of illustrious men known as the nine gems or Navaratnas. अकबर के राज सभा में 9 जन जीनियस थे. तानसेन, अबुल फजल, फैजी, बीरबल, ये चारों को छोड़ के और 5 थे. Akbar was representative of the golden age of Mughal Empire, and he promoted religious tolerance, universal brotherhood, and peace of all, and political unity. After the death of Akbar in 1605, the Mughal empire was at its height, and he was one of the most successful emperors among the Indian history. After that, his son Jahangir or Selim throned in the Mughal empire. Next day, we will start from the Mughal empire after Akbar. Okay.